If your brother sins against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. If he listens to you, you have gained your brother. Matthew 18, verse 15. During a portion of my time as a pastor at Ascension Lutheran Church in Waterloo, Iowa, we thought it would be a great idea to have a suggestion box in the narthex of the church. As the weeks passed by, I began to realize it was becoming a complaint box rather than a suggestion box. People felt empowered to be critical of any number of things around the church while remaining anonymous. After a while, I began to refer to it as a sniper box because it felt that people you couldn't identify were taking long-range shots at those who were in the ministry vortex. A few weeks later, the sniper box, suggestion box, disappeared. So let me give you a question to ponder as we consider this verse from the Gospel of Matthew that describes the first step when someone wrongs you. How often do you go to that person and express your concern over their actions? And how often do you go to someone who is sympathetic to express your concern? Jesus wants us to go to the person because they may be able to explain their actions or express their sincere apology for the way that they have wronged you. But the devil wants us to go to anyone and everyone other than the person, because then they will take up an offense on your behalf, which is also wrong, and there will be even more strife in your family or church family. Here's another question to ponder. When someone comes to you with a complaint about what someone has done to them, do you listen with a sympathetic ear and take up an offense on their behalf? Or do you straightforwardly ask them if he or she has gone to the person that wronged them and dealt with it between the two of them? If you have a lot of people coming to you with complaints about other people, it's most likely that you've offered a sympathetic ear rather than encourage them to follow a biblical approach in dealing with the other person. We won't always get it right, and God stands ready to forgive. But as we ask the Lord to do a work of grace in our lives, hopefully there will be more and more times where we deal with those who have sinned against us in a biblical way and encourage others to do the same rather than going the way of the sniper box. Press on in the Lord.